Good evening. This channel has really been dedicated for manifestation, universal laws, and quantum leaping, and just reaching your highest potential in your dreams. If anyone ever has questions or concerns or wants to understand the path of how to do that, just feel free to leave a comment, watch, whatever it is. We'll get back to you and happily guide you on the path of becoming the highest version of yourself. I think that's the most important thing in this world, is to be able to attain freedom and obtain freedom, enlightenment, and just become the highest potential, whether that's in your skills, travel, cooking, whatever your dreams and desires are. Like, everyone has a passion, I truly believe, and you can truly become a master at anything you want to do, especially in today's day and age with the age of information. And that's why I believe this channel is so important, not only to myself to journey and document, but to try and help others find the path of their passion, to find enlightenment and abundance in that path, chasing freedom, obtaining freedom, and living with no fear whatsoever, because that is the true nature of life, is not to live in fear. Now, as I progress in videos, I'm going to start mixing in some programming tutorials and things as such. So if that's not your forte, I apologize in advance, but the direction of the channel will be changing. That's always been a goal and dream of mine, is to program something that helps not only sustain and grow an asset basket, perform with businesses that grow and help the planet, but also help users in that path. I see so much struggle and despair and people living in fear of the dollar and things like that. And once you get to understand how it's made and created, and really just the whole schmuckery, schmoogle, schmickly, schmeckles. It's just, that's a whole other conversation, but the depths of it are just hilarious. So by building not only a platform that sees the future of currency and the direction of it, by obtaining more of that, giving it to the users, building businesses that help support a revenue model as a utility case for that, this is the goal. And you can build, there's other buildings on top of the buildings as they get built, but actions speak louder than words, so you just have to go forth with it. But now being June 21st, the solstice, in 2026, I've set a course much more than 3 years, but 3 years of dedicated grinding towards this task and this path, which it extends into a multi basket of other branches as well. So it's going to be a nice, long, beautiful journey. I know the port, if you watch the previous videos about where you're going, so you just got to smile and enjoy the process. And yeah, just stay at your craft. The sacrifice that we have to do in order to obtain our goals, make the goals so much better when we obtain them, and then we have the abundance of freedom. So there's a little bit of duality in manifestation about having to take action towards your goals and your dreams. Not everything just falls into place, but when you're on that action, it does seem to all fall into place. So from the quantum leap, helping others, building an ecosystem that helps them, that is the direction. And these videos have been practiced not only for myself, just to get better at public speaking, but to be able to present ideas and bring complex subjects into simplicity to help users obtain a more freedom-based life. The pressures on society nowadays are just tremendous, and it's, if you could ease that and allow yourself to live a more connected life to the earth and network with individuals without having the stress of having to be somewhere at some particular time and things as such. Because living in the true realm of the world, based on the teachings and philosophies I've come to understand and use as my own, help take place in that. So yeah, I hope you've all been having a good spring and happy summer. Stay positive, enjoy life, choose your dream, don't live in fear. If you're building someone else's dream, see the potential and the value of how that helps build your own dreams. Look at the blessings rather than the negatives in all situations. The human frequency is something to study if you haven't. You know, it's always a good refresher. Go look at joy, love, enlightenment, and then look at anger and grief and pride. So, today's note: chase your dream, channel change in directions to more of an ecosystem programming base. We'll still talk about theories, philosophy, all that good stuff, but will be a little bit of a new mix in here. So anyways, go get your dreams, go follow your passions, and make things happen. Life really is short at the end of it. When you're living and having a great time, it just flies by. Adios amigos. Buenos dias.